I was reading this beautiful book last night, The Web That Has No Weaver, and it's talking a lot about yin and yang, or at least this part that I'm reading right now. And it had me reflecting because the classes in this platform are either yin, yang, or somewhere in the middle. And I just really like what it says about yin and yang. It talks about how yin and yang mutually create each other. Although yin and yang can be distinguished, they cannot be separated. They depend on each other for definition. And the things in which yin and yang are distinguished could not be defined without the existence of yin and yang qualities. For instance, one cannot speak of temperature apart from its yin and yang aspects, cold and hot. Similarly, one could not speak of height unless there were both tallness and shortness. Such opposite aspects depend on and define each other. And it just got me thinking that, we live in a very young society. If you live in the Western world, probably there's a lot of need for us to be out and assertive and in the world, and not much opportunity for us to draw in. And so I was thinking, even my young classes always have that yin aspect to them, because we need that so much. We need that, from outwards to inwards, from pravriti to nivriti. So today we're doing a yin practice that is going to involve some movement, but just really tuning into that yin quality as opposed to the yang quality, as opposed to the outwardness. So we're going to do a little bit of a lymph reset. We're going to do a little fascia flossing, which could be considered kind of young-ish things to do, but we're really inviting a lovely yin quality. I've just got a couple of blocks with me. I'm going to sit up on one of them. I've got my hot beverage. Go ahead and make yourself comfortable and have a seat. We'll do just a few rounds of Chandra Vedana, which is a breath practice to help to switch us more into that yin mode. So that's going to involve breathing in through the left nostril and out through the right. You can tuck your index and middle finger in so your thumb closes one nostril, ring or pinky finger closes the other. We'll close the right, inhale just through left. Close left, exhale right. And just continue like that. Inhale left. Exhale right. And keep going at a pace that feels good for you. Inhale left, exhale right. Inhale left, exhale right. If you are congested, you are welcome to just visualize yourself breathing in this way. We'll take just a few rounds. After the next exhale, lower the hand down. Notice if that shifted anything. Take your two hands, place them on top of your collarbones, and just start to move the hands around in any direction, up, down, side, side, round, round. Just bringing a little bit of movement into the lymph nodes that are here at the collarbones. So a little rub. This is Dr. Parry's Big 6 for lymphatic flow. And after those 10 rubs, you can do 10 little taps, or you can just keep rubbing if that feels more comfortable for you. Now we'll take our peace fingers, place them behind the ears, and do the same thing. So you're just kind of behind the ears, at the base of the skull, top of the neck, behind your jaw. And same, you're just rubbing in a way that feels good in your body. And this is something that would be really nice to do before bed or in the morning, literally any time, just giving your body a little bit more care. And then same thing, you can do 10 little taps, or you can just keep rubbing if you prefer. Awesome. Now we're coming Open one arm out. Place your hand just in front of your shoulder on your pec. And then same thing, little rubs. Any way that feels good. Circular, clockwise, up, down, side, side. And then 10 little taps. Other side. 10 little taps. It just feels so good. On your belly, there's one hand above the belly button, one hand below the belly button. Rub-a-dub-dub. Little taps. Going to now the crease of your groin. So any way that you can get into there. 10 little rubs and 10 little taps. And now we're just going to go behind the knees. So free those knees up. Little rubs behind the knee. And little taps behind the knee. I like this because it's like we're very specifically working the lymph nodes. And the good news is that fascia flossing is going to do that anyway. So all of the fascia flosses are helping to, lymph is held in the fascia. So when we work the fascia, we're helping to stimulate the lymph nodes. But that was just more a specific lymphatic thing. Come onto hands and knees when you're ready. Have your blocks handy. And let's just move through some rounds of cat-cow. Inhale to drape the belly, expand the heart, lift the gaze. Exhale, chin to chest, push the floor away. I invite you to close down your eyes if that feels good. Closing eyes is always optional, it's not for everybody. You might like to move in a non-linear way, just moving in a way that feels good in your body. So spiral, circular motions. And we can get into some flossy cat-cows. So walk those hands forwards a touch. As you lean back into your cat pose, feel like you're pulling your hands to knees, knees to hands. Like you're a cat that's stretching. And as you go into the cow pose, let's bend the elbows. Feel like you're pulling your elbows towards your knees. Do that a few more times. Pulling hands to knees, leaning back in that cat stretch. Let the chin draw to the chest. And then same, elbows bend. We're pulling hands to knees. Lift the nose to the sky. It should feel yummy. All of these movements I'm offering, I want them to feel like a yum in your body. If they don't, you can modify, you can skip out on any certain movements. Let's bring our blocks underneath our hands. And let's slide our right foot to the outside of the right hand. You might want blocks on a higher setting. You might want a blanket underneath your left knee. Begin to engage. So imagine you're pulling that right heel back. As you do that, slowly slip your hips back in space. And then relax to come forwards. And again, I invite you to close down the eyes to get that inward drawing attention. Nivriti that we call in the yogic tradition. As you do this, imagine you're really massaging and exfoliating into that medial hamstring. Enjoy the stretch as you go forwards, and enjoy that stretch as you go back. Next time you come forwards, I want you to slide your right foot out to the right in line with your left knee. Left knee might even scooch to the left. I'm going to flip my blocks onto a lower setting. You might even want to get rid of your blocks. Begin to squeeze your heels together. As you do that, let the hips slip back, back, back. And then relax to come forwards, maybe even like a little up dog shape here. That's an optional add-on. Squeeze heels together, slip the hips back, back, back. Relax to come forwards. And so Dr. Parry, who recommends those lymphatic practices we just did, he recommends rebounding for a minute after doing that. So rebounding is just kind of jumping up and down on the spot. This feels a lot nicer than rebounding for me. You're going to, next time you come through center, swivel that right leg behind you. And we're just going for a little calf massage, a little stretch of that right foot as you rock forwards and back on your toes. I've drawn my left knee kind of back towards the center of the mat. So basically we awoke the lymphatic channels, and now we're just bringing in some gentle movement to help to continue more fascia-focused movement. Next time you press back, stay there. Let's swivel that left shin out to the left. Pick the right arm up. We're in a supported side plank, pressing hips forwards. You can look wherever feels best for the neck. Hips press forwards, and then go ahead and reach that right arm up over the head. Get that nice, yummy side body stretch. Let's lift all the way up to stand on that left knee and go for a little lean towards the back of your mat. Hips still press forwards. I like to cradle my head here. That feels really nice from my neck. Taking another round of breath in and out. Let's lift up, up, up. Big windmill to the top of the mat. Return to hands and knees. Neutral spine. Let's now blocks on a high setting if you wish. Step the left foot to the outside of the left hand. Feel like you're dragging your left heel towards the back of your mat. As you do that, let the hips slip back, back, back. Little medial hamstring floss. Relax to come forwards. Squeeze the heel back so we engage the hamstring while we lengthen it. This is the magical touch of the fascia floss, changing the connective tissue from the inside out. Engage the muscle while you lengthen it, just like our dogs and cats do when they stretch. Lovely. One more time. Next time you come forward, stay there. Swoosh your left leg all the way over to the left in line with your knee. Blocks on a flat setting or maybe no blocks. I'm wriggling my right knee a little wider. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze heels together. While the heels squeeze together, we slip the hips back in space. Relax to come forwards, and you can come just to that neutral place or maybe like a little up dog, giving the upper body a squeeze. Squeeze heels, slip back and back, back. Beautiful work. Let's go again. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Fabulous. One more time. Let's come back through center. Right knee back to the center of the mat. Left tippy toes to the back of your mat. And just some pulses forwards and backwards. Stretching out through the sole of your left foot. You might get a nice little calf massage release. How good. Kind of getting into the whole body, aren't we? Let's swivel that right shin wide. Left arm to the sky. Press the hips forwards. And then we'll reach that left arm up overhead. Really stretch and reach out through the fingertips. Press the hips forwards. Let your shoulders travel down away from the ears. Just enjoy this yummy stretch. And then let's come all the way up onto your knee. and lean the opposite way. I like to cradle my head here. Hips press forwards. Taking just one more deep breath in. And out. Let's lift up, 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 returning to that hands and knees position. And then come to sit back on your heels. And that is you all done. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that that felt really lovely. You're welcome to do some rebounding if you like. Have a lovely rest of your day. Thank you.